Greetings. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. Welcome back, current subscribers. Welcome if you are new to the platform for the very first time, and welcome back to those of you who are repeat visitors. Fani Willis is a name that many of us read almost on a daily basis. And for those of you who don't know who she is the Fulton County District Attorney. And Fulton County is in Georgia, for those of you who may not know. She is also the woman who dares to take on Donald Trump in his voting scandal. Now, Madam DA is always in the papers, but this time it's not for anything that she or her office has done. No, this time she is in the paper because a man by the name of Mark Schultz, who is 66 years old, made threats, or I should say allegedly made threats against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. Mr. Schultz is from Chula Vista, California, and he posted some threatening comments on his YouTube channel on October the 4th, 2023, and October the 5th, 2023. Now, I went looking for his channel and I could not find it. Now, I don't know if these statements are if his channel rather is under his name or another name, a group name, I don't know, but I couldn't find anything. To my surprise, I didn't see a whole lot of this story, period. I did, however, find I think 23-second news clip, which of course I will include. Now, his comments threaten Fani Willis with violence and murder. His statement was, "She will be killed like a dog." Now, Mark Schultz has been indicted by a federal grand jury in Atlanta. Schultz made his initial appearance in federal court in San Diego, California on May the 2nd, and will be formally arraigned in Atlanta sometime in June. The U.S. Attorney Ryan Becknaw emphasized that threatening public officials is a severe offense and it will not be tolerated. Carrie Farley, who's a special agent in charge of the FBI in Atlanta, said the same thing, as well as stressing the importance of safeguarding government officials from things like intimidation. Now, Madam DA released a statement, and I'm going to read it to you because I want you to catch what she's saying. She says, "On the same day, Senator Bill Corset had the audacity to question whether an elected African-American female district attorney deserves protection from death threats. The United States Attorney and the FBI announced another indictment of someone who threatened my life. I thank U.S. Attorney Ryan Becknaw, his staff, and the FBI for believing the life of an African-American elected official has value and for the diligent efforts in ensuring the safety of myself, my staff, and my families." Can you believe that Senator Bill Corset made that statement? I'm like, why shouldn't she get any protection? I thought you weren't allowed to threaten anybody, let alone a government official. So we know where he's coming from. Her case was investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigations with Assistant U.S. Attorney Brent R. Hobson and Brent Allen Gray handling the prosecution. Oh, that's Brett and Brent. Brett and Brent. Can't even read my own writing, but yes. On Friday morning, Fani Willis met with some voters at a soul food restaurant in Atlanta, looking very much so unbothered. In other Fani Willis news, the Georgia Court of Appeals is currently considering if it will hear an appeal from Trump and the remaining co-defendants over the Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McPhee's decision to allow Willis to remain on the case despite the romantic relationship that she had with Wade. That's Nathan Wade, the guy. They went to court, tried to get her and her office thrown off the case that is prosecuting Trump, for those of you who may not know. And that committee has until the 13th to make a decision. Now, Trump's trial was initially supposed to begin in August of 2024, but with all of the things going on, we're pretty sure it's going to be pushed to, a later date. I'm thinking probably sometime around fall or, near, Halloween and Thanksgiving. And that is pretty much it. I will be looking again to see if I can find these threats. And if I do find them, like I said, I will post them. But other than that, yeah, that's that. And it really surprises me that this story is not bigger than what it is. I mean, you couldn't pick up a paper back when they were trying to overthrow her without seeing her all over it. And now someone has made apparently public threatening statements against her. And, there's not a whole lot on it. Not a news conference or anything. So,
says the man railed against DA Willis's prosecution of former President Donald Trump in YouTube live streams. At one point, he's accused of saying DA Willis will, quote, be killed like a dog. He's set to be formally arraigned in Atlanta next month.
Once again, I am Legacy Moon. If you are not a subscriber, let your fingers do the walking to the top of the page and hit that button. Also, tap the notification bell so that you know the next time I post a new video. And in my James Brown voice, please, 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 please hit that thumbs up button because I want to be counted in the rhythm of ALG.